Hello tipsters and tricksters, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vintage tips and tricks video. Well, actually today it's a French content video. I know some of you guys have been loving that content, especially my French followers or French speaking followers, and you have asked for more. So I thought I would carry on today, especially after a bunch of new followers have come in from my Emily in Paris video. Hi guys, welcome. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is B. I'm a vintage glamour enthusiast and musician. I make vintage beauty and style videos with a little bit of sustainability, veganism, and lifestyle thrown in for good measure. So if that sounds like your jam, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when my videos come out. Today's video is going to be 10 French phrases to make you sound French. I am not fluent in French. I would say my French level is conversational. I can definitely communicate everything I want to say, and I can understand people when they're speaking French, and I can read French. But I still make many mistakes. So this video isn't about being perfect, but I do want to encourage you guys that if you are learning a language, the best way to progress is just to jump in and start using the language, which is why I've challenged myself to start making these videos. Because I live in the UK now and not in France, I'm gonna lose my French really quickly if I don't. And I really want to be fluent in French. So hopefully I can help some of you guys and also encourage you to be brave enough to just start speaking whatever language you are learning. So without me blathering on any further, let's get into it.
What have you got if you haven't got love?
What I've done is deliberately chosen some phrases that are quite fun and quirky, but also have an equivalent in English so that it's something that you're likely to remember and be organically chucking into a conversation. So they are fun. I think it will surprise anyone that you know who is French or speaks French. If you chuck this in, they won't see any of these phrases coming. So I hope you find them useful. Number one is j'ai du pain sous la planche. Literally translated, this means I have bread on my board, which, you know, sounds a little odd, but I guess is true of almost every table in France. But if you're learning a language, when someone says this, it's very literal and it's a little bit confusing if in the middle of a conversation that has nothing to do with bread, they say this. But if someone says this to you, what they mean is they have a lot on their plate. They have a lot going on. They're really busy. Oh mon Dieu, aujourd'hui j'ai du pain sur la planche. It's really windy and there's huge like banging sounds outside. So hopefully I don't fly away like the house in The Wizard of Oz. Number two is a really wacky one that always makes me laugh, and that is c'est le pied. Literally translated, this means it's the foot. But if someone says to you it's the foot in French, it means that's awesome or it's the best, which doesn't really make any sense. Like, I think if something is the foot, it sounds like it would be stinky, but it's the opposite. Like, is it an ironic saying? Est-ce que tu as vu ce nouveau film? C'est le pied. Number three has a really great mental image. This is one of my personal favorites, and that is quelle mouche t'a piqué. This means what fly has bitten you. But what French people are really saying when they say this is what's eating you, or what's bugging you, I guess would be a good equivalent, considering we're talking about a fly. Ça va? Est-ce que tu es triste? Quelle mouche t'a piqué? Number four. Oh, that's 8, so 4. This one definitely has an equivalent in English. So in English we would say he lost the plot, he blew a fuse. And in French they say the same thing. Il a pété un câble. Aujourd'hui au travail, mon chef a pété un câble. Il a pété un câble. Number 5. Number 5 is mais qu'est-ce que se passe ici? This is like shock and horror. Like, what's going on here? What on earth is going on? What happened? Yeah, literally translated, it means, but what is going on here? Oh mon Dieu, c'est dégueulasse. Mais qu'est-ce que se passe ici? Our next one is c'est dans la poche, which just means it's in the pocket, but a rough translation would be it's in the bag, I got this, don't worry, you know, I've got it. Oui, oui, je peux préparer la fête. C'est dans la poche. Number 7 is one that we're all familiar with and, you know, comes in quite handy actually. It can be taken very literally for a very serious use, or it can be something fun and frivolous. And that is le pour et le contre. The pros and the cons. D'accord, d'accord. Tu n'es pas sûr, c'est pas grave. Alors, dis-moi le pour et le contre. Vas-y. Number 8. I love this one. I don't know why. It makes me think of mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes. So number 8 is et patati et patata, which basically means so on and so on, yada, yada, yada. C'était un jour fatigant. Aujourd'hui, j'ai fait du shopping, j'ai travaillé, j'ai couru, et patati et patata. All right, guys, we are nearly there. So this is number 9, and that is one of my absolute favorites. Mon petit doigt me dit. This actually means my little finger told me, which I just freaking love the mental image of, like, meep, meep. I've got to tell you something. Basically what it means is like a little bird told me, right? I have a feeling, intuition, I heard it on the grapevine, that kind of thing. Mon petit doigt me dit que tu gardes un secret. Okay, guys, we made it to number 10, and this one is one that I hear all the time, and that is la vache, the cow. I suppose this could actually mean holy cow or oh my god, and in the same way that in English you can say like holy cow, holy cow, holy cow, you can say la vache like this. But the way I know it best is for yelling at football games. Allez, allez, allez les gars, hoot, 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 oh la vache. So they are the phrases, guys. I hope that they're useful to you, and I hope you got a little giggle out of them like I did. I just love how some phrases are like exactly the same in every language and other ones are so unique to that country, and there's definitely a few in there that are like really unique to France and that they say all the time. I find it also helped, like once I knew these phrases and I heard them crop up in conversation, I found it much less confusing because like in any language, there's like idioms and little phrases that they say that out of context and when you're taking them really literally are utterly baffling, and then you think you've got the whole context of a conversation wrong and it's really that they're just using like a colloquial phrase. So I do recommend getting to know these phrases and other phrases if you're learning French, because you'll probably find them cropping up in conversation and suddenly things will make a whole lot more sense to you. Anyway, guys, that is the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when my videos come out. Come and follow me on my Instagram. Check out my Patreon, it is linked down below. We have extra content over there. You get stickers, you get weekly curated vintage finds, personalized vintage style advice, and much more. So do have a look. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye.